Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I am dropping in today. Happy Top Talent Tuesday. I hope everybody had a wonderful, safe holiday. I had a quiet holiday, me and my son. And so we didn't do too much. Drop in and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. So today, what do we do here? Where are we? There we go. So okay, we're gonna get it going here. So happy Top Talent Tuesday, everybody. I am here today. We are um, saying hello, saying how everybody's doing. We are still in the month of May. We are at the end almost. I can hardly believe it's about to be June. This year is going by so fast. And so next month we're going to be checking up on mid-year check-ins. Ooh, yeah. So again, I'm April Halliburton. If you don't know me from All for HR Business Solutions, and so I am a small and mid-size HR business partner, consultant, and visionary. And I'm dropping in some nuggets on to you guys. We're talking about 7 strategies to help you deal with um, remote challenges. Okay, so 7 strategies for dealing with remote work challenges. We've all have worked with remote workers before. Most of us have. I know before that I've worked remotely for years and years and years, and so it was when remote works came into play during the beginning of the pandemic. A lot of people didn't know what to do. We were going as making policies and procedures as we were going forward. And so now that we've been doing this for a while, right? Um, and some people are settling in while others are still trying trying to bring employees back. There are still a lot of companies that are using remote workers that have their workers completely at home, or they're working hybrid. So that is still very, very prevalent. A lot of companies um, went remote and did not go back. Right, they stayed remote, and so uh, there's been some challenges on things like accountability and things like that. So today we're talking about those challenges, okay? And we have 7 strategies for dealing with remote work challenges. Spit it out. I haven't had coffee today, so bear with me, folks. Okay, so um, let's talk about the first one. The kind of challenges again that we deal with remote. One of them is accountability. That is one of the challenges that we deal with work with our remote workers. How is work getting done, and getting things done in a timely manner, and just things like that. And so today, let's talk about how we can deal with and resolve some of these challenges that you may be dealing with in your workplace. My glasses need cleaner. In your workplace uh, currently. And so, number one is a way strategy for dealing with workplace challenges is effective communication channels. We always talk about the importance of communicating, not assuming um, that things are one way or the other, but to make sure you're keeping those channels open for your staff, so that they know they're able to talk to you, ask questions, and these sorts of things. It makes things a lot easier when you are talking with your employees, when you are communicating with your employees, and um, finding out what kind of challenges they're going through, so that if you don't know, how can you address them, right? So effective communication channels. And so one of the strategies is to make sure you establish a clear and consistent communication channels using tools like Slack or Microsoft Teams or Zoom to communicate with your employees, to make sure your members are reachable and engaged. Okay. And so that solution, you want to schedule regular check-ins. I always say that at the beginning of when the pandemic started, everyone was rushing to um, get online, get their staff set up online, and working. And so then they were doing regular check-ins to see how everybody was doing, see if anybody needed anything, right? And so I think since then, a lot of companies may still have remote workers, and they might not be checking in as much. It's very important that you keep your employees engaged. It's very important that you are communicating with them. You're asking for feedback. You're encouraging feedback for your teams. Okay. So that's very important. Again, a lot of companies might not don't feel like it's as prevalent, but it is. It's very important that your employees don't feel like they're online, and as long as you're getting work from them, they're fine, right? So that's number one, effective communication channels. Make sure you use them like Slack. There's tons of them out there, and they're very user friendly. A lot of them even are integrate with like Bamboo or Zenefits or whatever payroll system you're using. A lot of the communication tools will integrate. So make sure if you have a team at home that you are communicating with them regularly. If you have a remote team, make sure you're communicating with them regularly. Okay. Number two is technology and support. Don't be afraid of technology. Technology is our friend. Okay. It is our friend. It saves us time. It saves us money. It saves us headache. So don't be afraid to use technology. That's what it's there for. And once you start really using technology in your business, especially as small or mid-sized businesses, you'll wonder how you ever managed before you started utilizing the more up-to-date technology. So you want to provide employees with the necessary technology and IT to work efficiently from home. Okay. Make sure they have everything they need. Okay. And you can offer stipends for a home office setup, and ensure that they have reliable internet access and provide 24/7 support to troubleshoot any technical issues. Okay. So that's number two, technology and support. Remember, technology is your friend. Don't run from it. Okay. Number three is flexible hours. There was a time when people would think, business owners would be like, flexible hours. What are we doing? What does that mean? What are we being flexible for? But flexibility is very important with among your team. Your flexibility is important to you as a business owner or HR professional, right? So that same understanding is needed by your team. Okay, so implement flexible hours where they can maybe come in from 8 to 4, or 9 to 5, where they can switch up during the week according to their schedule and their needs, the company needs. Okay. Allow your employees to set their work schedules with certain range and focus on output rather than strict adherence to a 9 to 5 schedule. Okay. And so that makes a lot of sense. A lot of people may do their work and they're done by 4 o'clock or 3:30. Give them the option to leave early if they're done, if they're, if that is feasible. Okay. So that's number three. Number three is flexible hours. Number four, employee well-being and mental health. That's what this month is about. But again, we should be celebrating employee well-being and mental health all year round. Okay. So for the strategy employee well-being and mental health, prioritize your employees' well-being and mental health by promoting work-life balance and providing resources for stress management. So you remember I talked a few times on the importance of sharing diet and exercise in your among your team, bringing them closer together, along with improving their them eating out. So keep that in mind, right? Um, Prioritize work-life balance. It's a lot easier said than done, but it's needed. Okay, it's not option. It should never be optional. But it's as long as it is in the within their work schedule. Okay, so offer mental health resources, virtual fitness classes, encourage breaks and vacations, and implement a wellness program that initiates and supports good health. Okay. Number five, team collaboration and engagement. One of my favorite, because I love collaborating. There was a time when I did not like collaborating, but I actually don't mind collaborating now. So foster collaborative and and uh, engagement through your team building, and your collaborative tools. Okay, so encourage your employees to work on projects together, and doing different things together that helps to build engagement and camaraderie among your team. There are project management tools that you can use, like Asana or Trello. I love Trello, to streamline the tasks and projects, but they're very, very useful. Okay. So encourage team collaboration. Okay. And number six, clear expectations and accountability. This should be from the start. Yeah. It should be um, uh, remember, there are clear expectations of the employee and the employer. So it's not one-sided, it's two-sided. So set those clear expectations of accountability measures to ensure productivity and performance. Getting to work on time, finish the task and assignments that for the day. And when those are not being done, it's very important that you step up and address it immediately. It could be something minor, which we would hope it would be, but the longer you let that kind of behavior that does not hold employees accountable, the more difficult it's going to be when you try to enforce those rules if you're not doing so. So you don't want to let that fall behind, by the wayside. Okay, so stay on top of that. You want to define goals and deadlines and performance metrics for your employees. Okay, review their progress regularly. Don't wait till just um, annual review time, but you want to provide constructive feedback regularly to keep your employee aligned and motivated. Okay. So that's number 6, clear expectations and accountability. And number 7, one of my favorite, which is continuous learning and development. There's so many ways that you can help your employees to further develop their skills or whatnot. So promote continuous learning, where there are workshops or online learning, however that looks like for you. It's great to develop their their continue for them to your employees to continue um, improving their learning and development, because that's going to spill over to you. Okay, so there are tons of classes that you can provide online, webinars, virtual workshops, and encourage participation in virtual conferences and other career development coaching to help your employees advance their skills. Okay. A firm I used to work at long time ago, they would give away a certain number of vouchers at the beginning of the year, and it was for employees that had went above and beyond the previous year. So they would get a voucher, and they could go to any workshop or seminar they wanted to. It didn't have to be something that was related to our industry, and everybody loved it. Okay, so real quick, let's go back one more time. Number 1, we're talking about 7 strategies for dealing with remote work challenges. Number 1 is effective communication channels. Make sure you're establishing workplace channels for communicating, whether they're forums or lunch meetings, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, schedule them regularly. Number 2, technology and support. Don't be afraid of technology, because technology is your friend. Flexible work hours is number 3. So you want to allow your employees a flexible work schedule if that's possible, where they can take their child to the doctor or pick their child up from school, or any number of things. Flexible work schedules are huge. Okay. And our number 4 is employee well-being and mental health. So prioritize whether you want to bring someone in to talk to your employees about health and wellness, what they can do in terms of exercising. If you want to bring someone in, help show them how to exercise, that's a great thing to do. But employee well-being, prioritize the employee well-being and mental health, and offer access to mental health awareness resources, and put that information on your website or your intranet. Number 5 is collaboration and engagement. That's number 5 strategy, is team collaboration and engagement. And so you want to foster the team collaboration, working together. The more they work together, the better they get. It increases their creative juices and all kinds of things. So that's very important. And you can use project management tools like Asana or Trello. Trello is my favorite, to streamline tasks and projects. Okay, so that's number 5, team collaboration and engagement. And number six, strategy for dealing with challenging workplace remote work. And so number 6 is clear expectations and availability. This is huge. You must establish things like what time your is the start time. Is there a grace period or not? Same thing, with accountability. It helps when you start that off. Your HR information system is really great with that, with utilizing the performance management policies and procedures. Okay, so set clear expectations and accountability. What time are you to be there? And there will let you know what their expectations are. So it's a win-win situation. You both have expectations, and you have to share them with each other rather than trying to figure it out. And so define your goals, deadlines, and performance metrics for remote employees. So if you have enough, you may even have a separate book, employee handbook for remote. And then number 7 is continuous learning and development. Okay, that's number 7, strategies for dealing with remote workers. And so promote continuous working, learning. What am I thinking about? So promote the learning and development. Again, that goes along with when we talked about earlier, sending your employees to workshops or doing online learning or online courses. That contributes to the growth of your company as well as your employees. Okay, so keep that learning and development going. That's very important. So those are the 7 strategies that I have for dealing with remote challenges. Okay, if you want to learn more about how to have your HR set up, your HR processes and procedures in place, your employee handbook, and all those goodies, let me know, and we can jump on a 10-minute call and see if we're a good fit. Okay, we'd be happy. I would be more than happy to do that. Don't forget about our Freedom Friday HR question. Submit your HR question on any of our platforms, and with hashtag Freedom Friday HR question, we'll answer. If we select your question, we'll answer it live on Fridays, and you'll get a free gift. You'll get a gift. Yep. How cool is that? So that's our Freedom Friday HR question. And I think, don't forget to follow us on YouTube. We're growing our YouTube channel. Okay, so don't forget to follow us on YouTube. It is April Halliburton offer HR Biz. So follow us on YouTube. We have all kinds of goodies there. And last but not least, we have our ultimate HR metrics Excel calculator. So this thing I have updated again. It's a great HR tool, really simple to use. All you do is open it, save it, right? It has, I think, 16 or 17 or 18 metrics. These are the most common metrics that are used in business, like turnover rates, cost per vacancy, engagement. We're putting together, we'll have some sample engagement, employee engagement forms for you that you can use to gauge the temperature of your employee engagement in your business. But HR metrics are extremely important if you want to know, where you're losing money at, where you need to guide your resources to grow your business. Things are really, Anyway, you know what I mean. Okay. So you can download it here. Click on the link. I'm going to put that link right here. Okay. So that is the link for the HR metrics. I thought I could link it, but just copy it and you can download your HR Excel calculator. Okay. You got to let us know how you like it. It's great. Like I said, really simple to use. All you do is it tells you exactly how to use it. We have some video on there, and it's really, you save it, whichever one of the Excel or numbers, because it's in an Excel sheet, whichever HR metric you want to see what your number is, you just go to that, click on that. You can, they're linked. You just click on them. And I wish I knew how to share my screen here. I don't think I know how to do it here. But anyway, so if you want to, you can click on this link and get it. Okay. So that's what we have today. It's Tuesday. We got a 4-day work week. Kids are getting ready to get out of school. So listen, happy Top Talent Tuesday. I hope you're having a great day. We're wearing our sweaters today because it's kind of cool. So have a great Top Talent Tuesdays. I will see you guys tomorrow on Winning Wednesday. Yep, Winning Wednesday. We'll have our blog for tomorrow. All right, folks. Have a wonderful Top Talent Tuesday. And I'll see you soon. Bye. What am I doing here? Right here.